What's going on, America? I am Graham Allen, and yes, we are back after a break, and I survived COVID-19. On a serious note, welcome back to Real America. I don't know if you've been paying attention lately, but things in the country are getting a little weird. In fact, we thought we'd take a moment on this episode to talk about the destruction of society.
Chaos.
First on our list of why the country is in the can is this new thing that socialist ideas are actually good. Let's take a look at what socialism will actually do to your soul.
Now from the top, make it drop, that's some rap, that's some rap. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some rap, that's some rap. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some rap.
What are we protesting here? What is the point? I need to know the thought process that happens with adult individuals who do things like this. What are you trying to prove? Nothing says setting a good example for our future generations, much like a grown adult humping the ground in protest of being pro-choice.
For real, don't play like that.
You know a good way not to have a kid? Probably is doing the opposite of this woman, of practicing how you actually have a kid by doing it to the ground. Speaking of the examples that we set for our children, I have a big problem with this next clip because it's actually still living on the internet in the first place.
Coming off the bench, catching buckets, trying to change the scope. Never froze on the mission, my breast went out, all I know is go. Gotta keep a pole, can't let her out, run down for show. It's flying like the wind when I blow.
Yep, you are saying it correctly. Those are children smoking weed and flashing money in a video that is on the internet right now. First question, where are your parents? Obviously you have some, and they need to take responsibility and be actual adults, because I don't know what this is. My children don't even have access to anything of which they can film themselves in the first place. And two of them are around the same age as these children, so explain it to me. It leads you to ask the questions. Kids don't really have money, so where did they get this money? Also, where did they buy weed in the first place? Makes you wonder, is there weed in the home? Where are the parents? Where's the dad? What's going on? What are we doing as a society when we're setting examples for our younger generation quite like this? YouTube and YouTubers are the death of our future generation because they let them believe that it's really cool to film yourself doing stupid things. You want to fix society? Take the camera away from your children, monitor what they're actually doing, and stop letting them do dumb things, because that's what kids do, and parents stop their children from doing dumb things. As if the world was not terrifying enough, it turns out that reports coming out that Miley Cyrus, yes, this person.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yes, that person has decided that she now is a part of the world's greatest cover band and is going to make a brand new album, not of original music, but of redoing a Metallica album. As if 2020 hadn't given us enough to spare, Miley Cyrus is going to remake an album of one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
And nothing else matters.
I guess nothing else matters, because at the end of the day, Miley Cyrus is the one for whom the bell tolls, and she pretty much lives in Never Never Land. Off to Never Never Land! Is that good? Is that enough Metallica song references? I guess maybe she should pray to Saint Anger.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
I wish I could say that the Miley Cyrus drama was over, but rumors are now circulating that as a grown adult, Miley Cyrus is considering working with Disney Plus to dust off the old Hannah Montana wig, and America could not be more afraid.
We're all gonna die!
Bill Cosby is back in the news, this time not for sexual assault allegations, but for a viral mugshot video that is circulating the internet at warp speed. Be honest, have you ever seen a man that looked happier to be in jail? He seems just as happy of when he would eat Jell-O. America's favorite former sitcom dad is apparently the penitentiary's new favorite creepy grandpa.
I don't want no Jell-O, goddamn.
To end this list of horrific things that are happening in our country, much less our world, Chris Pratt has found himself at the top of a Twitter controversy, but not for anything that he did. In fact, Chris Pratt was a part of a Twitter poll of which Chris would you get rid of. This included Captain Kirk, Chris Pine, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, and Captain America, Chris Evans, along with Star-Lord himself, Chris Pratt. Now, Chris Pratt absolutely got destroyed in this poll, not because he isn't a good-looking man, but because he is accused of being homophobic based on his Christian beliefs. Now, I don't want to use this opportunity to say, I told you so, but I told you so. At the end of the day, look at it for what it is. Chris Pratt was attacked not for something that he did, not for a racial slur or an assault against women like you see in Hollywood pretty much all the time today. Chris Pratt is being attacked for his Christian beliefs. But in a hint of good news, even though I disagree with most of these people politically about everything, it seems as though the Avengers are assembling.
Assemble.
Tony Stark, Iron Man, or Robert Downey Jr., however you refer to him, actually came to Chris Pratt's defense with this. What a world. The sinless are casting stones at my brother, Chris Pratt. A real Christian who lives by principle, has never demonstrated anything but positivity and gratitude, and he just married into a family that makes space for civil discourse and just plain fact. Insist on service as the highest value. If you take issue with Chris, I've got a novel idea. Delete your social media accounts, sit on your own defects of character, work on them, then celebrate your humanness. At Pratt, I got your back. Robert Downey Jr. isn't the only one. Mark Ruffalo decided to Hulk smash as well, along with Gamora, Zoe Saldana. At the end of the day, it's as simple as this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not realize that we are in a fight for our freedom, our First Amendment rights as Americans, you are not paying attention. We are entering into the days where even being a Christian is under attack simply for being a Christian. You don't have to say anything. You just simply are something, and people attack you for it, try to cancel you, try to ruin your careers and your ability to provide for your families. It is our obligation as Americans to not stand for this, and it is our right and our freedom as Americans to practice whatever religion we want and not have to suffer any consequences for that. No matter if you're the left or conservative, it doesn't matter. You should have a problem with this, and we should stand united as Americans against this assault against our First Amendment rights. And to close this out with a little bit of humor and slightly horrific, terrifying news, apparently Carole Baskin once had a wife which she claims wasn't sexual. That's it. That's all I got. I don't even want to attempt to take this on. Have fun with your nightmares. That's all we have for this episode of Real America. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and YouTube. And as always, I'm Graham Allen, and I'll say it for you. And in saying that, I want to remind you to make sure to have your voice heard and get out and vote.
What's up, guys? Graham Allen here. If you liked the video you just watched, be sure to subscribe to the official Turning Point USA channel to keep up with everything we've got going on now.